Hello everyone. Hello. Hope you're doing okay. Good morning to you all. I'm sorry that it's later today. I managed to double book myself. But hopefully you guys can still join me now at 11:30. But if not, then like I said, it's all recorded and it's all saved, so you can go back and watch it whenever you want. But hello to everyone. Hi. I'm so pleased that you enjoyed yesterday. And I've had so many messages of people saying how magical Twinkle Twinkle has been for them, and it's been calming their babies down and being really good distraction and keeping everyone busy. So I'm so pleased. Hi Sophie and hi Laura. Hi. Do give me a wave and let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're watching or who you're watching with. But thank you for coming along. So I'm somewhere different today, as you can tell from the background. I'm at my mum's house. I came to drop off Etta. Hello there. Hi, Lucia. I came to drop off Etta and I was going to go back home and do the live from there. But the traffic getting here was so horrendous. I guess everyone's off public transport. Hello, Poppy. Wave back to you. That I didn't think I was going to make it home in time. So I'm at my mum and dad's house and it's so cold here. I don't know, they must blast freezing cold air into the house because it is not normal. And it's so cold. And my mum goes, oh, it's a bit warm in here, isn't it? Let me just open a window. I'm like, are you joking? I'm absolutely freezing. We just seem to live in completely different climates. So that's why I've got this big cardigan on, because it is freezing. Hello, who have we got? We've got baby Orlando. What a beautiful name. Hello there. Hi, everyone. Toby and Sarah and Olive in Devon. Oh, very nice. Vicky. Oh, hello, Vicky and Verity. Vicky used to look after me when I lived in Reading. She feels like a long time ago. That was pre-Etta. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. Yuan, is that how I say that? Yuan? Thank you for joining. Sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong. Hi, Em. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming along. And Aria. Hi, Aria. How are you? Lovely. Ellie, Belly and Em. Oh, hi, guys. Hi. Lovely Cora. Oh, Cora's going to I've got a teddy bear to show her in a bit. Jasper, Killian, everyone's here. Brilliant. Baby Louie. Lovely. Hannah and Sophia. Oh, hi, Hannah. We were messaging. Hello. So today, Lola. Hello, Lola. Nice to see you. Great. So should we get started? So, lots of people I know. So we've got Lara and Finn. Lovely Olivia. Oh, brilliant. Lots of people from Devon. Great. Let's get started. So today we're doing our food sign. So the general sign for food is a closed hand, fingers and thumb, and it's as though you're putting food in your mouth. Food. It's a really easy action for little ones to do, and also it's a really good visual clue. So I've said this to some of you before, but I try and describe sign as an extra part of the puzzle for children. So for them, communication is a bit of a puzzle. They're working out how to say the word, what the sound means, how to make that shape with their mouth. It's all a puzzle. And all sign languages is an extra piece of that puzzle. So an extra visual clue to what you're saying so that they can understand us a bit better. So when you say the word food, they might think, oh, I recognise those sounds. And then you do this and they think, well, that's what I do when I'm eating with my hands, or I've seen mummy or daddy or nanny do that when they're eating. So it makes them associate that word with the action. And that's why it's a really good visual clue. So food, and it can just help them understand what you're saying that little bit quicker with the sign. So our general sign for food is like this. And I'll show you the sign for hungry, which is a closed hand going round on your tummy. And baby sign is all about facial expressions. So it's not just hungry, it's hungry, with a bit of a pained expression like, oh, you hungry. But what you see with babies and toddlers is that they don't understand what hunger is. They just know, I need food. So this is how they'll tell you they're hungry. They'll say, I need food. So it's like this rather than this. But it's good to keep teaching them this, teaching them the word. But initially, you'll just see them say, I'm hungry. I need food. So for our first food song, we're going to do my favourite, which is about this little guy here. So this is our little turtle. Now I'm going to show you the sign for turtle. It is one of the coolest signs probably in the whole of sign language. So if you can, if you're not holding a baby, pop your hand out, fingers together, thumb out, and then make the same shape with your other hand and put it on top and move your thumbs. How cute is that? That's our sign for turtle. It's a really sweet one. Hello, everyone still joining. It's a really sweet sign. It's one that tends to get babies and children really quite excited and one that they want to copy. You'll normally just see them doing this because the thumbs will come when they're a bit older, but it's a really sweet sign that gets them excited. And our little turtle is called Tiny Tim. So the song goes, I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub. Now, turtle is one of my all-time favourite signs. So I'm just going to move you back a bit so you can see the sign properly. Bath is probably one of my least favourite in the whole of sign language because it's just so unsubtle. Bath. So it's as though you're holding a towel and, you're kind of drying yourself like that with your towel. So, bath. So we've got, it's silly, isn't it? I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. So the sign for swim is just, as you'd imagine, it's doing breaststroke. Fortunately, a lot of sign language is quite intuitive, and probably if I'd said to you, guess the sign for swim, you probably would have done something like that or something like that. So that's why it's so good for children, because you're just doing the action of the word. So swim, swim. Should we put that all together nice and slowly? How many of you know this song, by the way? There's not many people normally know it when I do it in the sign classes. I think it might be an American nursery rhyme, but if anybody knows any more, then please let me know, because I've always wondered where it's come from, but I love it. So one hand out with our thumb, other one goes on top, and then we move our thumbs and we say, I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank. So this is a really important mealtime one. So you make a C shape and it's as though you're drinking. Drinking, drinking. Drink or drinking. And again, it's a really good visual clue. They might hear the word drink. Do you want to drink? And they think, oh, I recognise that. And then you add the sign and they think, well, I've done that with my beaker, or I've seen mummy do that with her cup of tea. I've seen daddy pick up a glass. So it's a really good visual clue for them. So it's one that they can start to understand really, really quickly, and really helps quickly with communication. So he drank up all the water and ate. The same sign as food, if you remember, closed fingers and thumb, putting it in our mouth, food. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. Now I'm changing this slightly just for the current situation. Soap is like this, but we're going to do it like this. So this is what we're all talking about at the moment, the sign for wash your hands. So it's obviously very important at the moment, but also great for mealtime signs. So at the end, we're going to say, going to wash your hands, going to wash your hands. So you're sort of linking them and ringing them together. I'm trying to describe how I do it, but so it's putting one inside the other, and then you link the other one round, and you're just sort of going round each hand. Can you see that okay? So we say, he drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. So hopefully this will help us, be able to say something. It's time to wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And it's one of those that I found really useful doing with Etta, because when I used to, put her hands under the tap or bring over a cloth and start doing it, she'd try and fight me. But when I started doing the sign, I'm going to wash your hands now, and she learnt what that meant, she didn't fight me as much when I started doing it, because I think it's all about giving them a little bit more control over their own sort of bodies. So you say, I'm going to wash your hands, and then they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to wash their hands. And it's not such a shock. They know what's happening to them. So I found it to be a really useful one. And same as wash your face as well. Wash your face. I'm going to wash your hands. Should we put it together up to that point? Let's take it nice and slowly. If I'm going too quickly, just ask any questions in the comments and I'll go back. Killian is drinking now because of you. Oh, good. Glad I can help. He understands and signs so much. I've got some amazing videos to show you all later today of Killian signing. It's fantastic. Laura says this is her favourite song. It's one of my favourites too. Favourite nursery rhyme, maybe not favourite song of all time. Hopefully I've got some other songs that I'd rather be dancing around the kitchen to, but with kids this is definitely my favourite song. Olivia says she does this song at nursery. Great. And we use it for hair washing to make the bubbles. It's a great bath time song as well as food as well, so it would be useful for bath and useful for meal times. Should we try it from the beginning and then we'll add a bit more on? So if you remember from yesterday, we say ready, ready, ready. Get your turtle, and we say, I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. And now he's in his bed. For those of you that were here yesterday, I did briefly show you this sign. So the sign for bed in sign language is finger and thumb, and you lean on it. So always think of it as like a D shape for the last letter of bed, for the end of bed, end of the day, bed. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap, and now he's in his bed with bubbles. So this is our sign for bubbles, and you just make lots of bubbles around. So lots of little circles. Bubbles in his throat. And for throat, if your little one doesn't mind being tickled, give them a little bit of a tickle on their neck. So we say with bubbles in his throat. And then the song goes, bubbles, 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 pop. And we try clap on the pop and see if you can get your little one clapping on the pop as well. If you've got a bubble machine or any bubble mixture, then that's fantastic to get it ready later on for doing this song. If you haven't got any bubbles, me and Etta did a bit of experimenting yesterday. Sorry, having a drink. And we found, I'll put up a post about it so you can all have a look, but we tried lots of different recipes that are out there with sugar and water and all of this sort of thing. Didn't mean to do that, don't know what I did there. I tried to cancel something and it took me elsewhere. And we found that washing up liquid and water was the best one. So if you've got some, I think it was 1 part washing up liquid with 3 of water, and then mix it all together. And if you don't have a wand, we tried using, like cookie cutters, and also pulling apart a paper clip and making that into a circle and dipping that into it and blowing worked really well as well. So I'll put up a post hopefully for some good hacks that you can do around the house and make some bubbles if you want to do some bubbles. If anyone else has got any great bubble solutions that you can make from home, I guess with kind of shampoo, like Sophie was saying in the bath, you can do it that way as well. But there's definitely bubbles to be made, even if you can't get out to buy any bubbles. So should we have a go at doing it all the way through, and then we'll add in the music. Let me know if you've got any questions on the signs, but we say ready. And we say, I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. And now he's in his bed with bubbles in his throat. And then we sing bubbles, 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 pop. Should we try it with the music? And I'll go get the bubble machine. I've got a frog bubble machine, which I got from Amazon. And being a baby sign teacher, I have tried many bubble machines, and this one is by far the best one I've ever found. It's a good ratio of bubbles, easy buttons to press, doesn't use up too much bubble solution. I can give you a full review of all the bubble machines out there if you're interested. So I'll put a link up to this one if that's helpful. But like I say, there's loads of things you can do to do it at home as well. So should we have a go at some music? If you're all ready, me grab the bubble machine. So here's our little turtle and our little frog. And let's see if we can make some bubbles and learn our food mealtime signs. Here we go. Hopefully you can hear the music all right. There we go. Oh, sorry, wrong song. That's no good, is it? I Had a Little Turtle. That's the one I was doing this morning. Right, are you ready? Ready. Turtle, hand out. Other one on top. Get ready to move those thumbs in a circle. Here we go.
I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. And now he's in his bed with bubbles.
Here come the bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. So here they come. Oh, yay! Did you clap on the top? I'll try and get it this time. I always forget. Bubbles, bubbles. Here it comes. Bubbles, bubbles, pop. Well done. Brilliant. Should we get ready to sign again? Here we go.
I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. And now he's in his bed with
Bubbles in his throat. Here they come. Are you ready?
Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble,
Pop.
bubble, bubble, bubble.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Ooh, bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, pop. Well done. Well done. I love that song. Amazing. Well done, everyone. How did you find doing it with the music? Was it a bit more tricky? Sorry, I've got bubble mixture all over my laptop and now I can't stop the music.
Check out our songs. And don't
Sorry,
forget
I'll
to
send you
subscribe
guys a
to
link to the YouTube link so that you can find the song if you want. But how did you find that? Were you able to keep up? It's really about getting those signed for food and drink. Ah, Verity's dancing around the kitchen. That's so cute. It is a song that you can't help but be happy and want to dance around to, especially that bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. I bet that is going to be in your head all day because I do this song all the time. So it's pretty much a constant noise in my brain. Ah, that was great. Oh, good. I'm so pleased you loved it. Fantastic. So a really good way of teaching babies and children the sign for more, which obviously is really useful for meal times. And after the sign for milk, it is the second most useful sign that I learnt to do with Etta. Oh, Lola loves it. Oh, good. Oh, good. Everyone loved it. So our sign for more, you might have seen this on my Instagram yesterday. So it's one hand in front of the other, fingers together, and you tap on top, more. So the idea being you'd say to your little one at the end of the meal, do you want some more? Do you want some more? And then offer them some more. And if they take it, you say, oh, you're having more. You're eating more. Always saying the word and doing the sign more. So you say it before to ask the question, and then you say it again once they're having more. And I used it in meal times with Etta, and it was so helpful, her being able to say, yes, I want more. She did it like this initially, more. I'll put up some videos so you can see more. But then she started using it in so many different ways. So she started using it, instead of saying again, more. So it'd be more, can you read that story again? Or more, let's sing that song again. There's so many different ways that she was able to use it that I never expected. I knew it'd be useful at meal times, and it really was, but then it was just useful in so many other ways as well. So if the only thing you can take away from today is the sign for more, then it's definitely worth doing more, just tapping, because it really opens those communication channels more. And a good way of doing it, if you do have some bubbles at home, is to say, do you want more bubbles? Do you want more bubbles? And then do the bubbles. Ooh, off we go with the bubbles. Here they come. And then turn it off or stop blowing the bubbles and say, do you want more? Do you want more bubbles? And then do the bubbles again. And depending on what age they are, you'll probably find they get so excited by bubbles, they will be desperate to do whatever they can to get you doing more bubbles, and so they'll start doing the sign. And it's a good way of sort of tricking them into signing with bubbles. So then when you say more again at meal times, they'll know, oh yeah, no, I've done this before, and I get what I want. I sort of get my own way when I do that. So it's a really brilliant one for teaching them the sign for more. More. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. So hopefully that's a really good song. Our key signs to remember for food times. We've got our sign for eat and drink, and then wash your hands, and then our sign for more. Very good. If there's any specific foods that you would like to know, then pop them in the comments and I'll show you the signs. But I thought we'd have a go at doing the very hungry caterpillar. Don't worry if you need to pop off, because I've already been talking for a long time. So disappear off if you need to. But I'm going to show you the very hungry caterpillar story. So I've got it here. But as you can see, our version of the Hungry Caterpillar is very well loved in this house by Etta, and I've lost the first few pages. So luckily, I've been able to find it online. So I'll sign it through and show you the signs. If there's any wants to know where, Minnie wants to know where the stripy Charlie is. She can't handle your outfit change from yesterday. Oh, I'm so sorry to let you down, Minnie. And you're a girl who knows about fashion as well. So I'll stick to stripes. I'll go back to stripes tomorrow, I promise. It's really funny what they associate you with. So I'm known now as Stripy Charlie. I'm known as Charlie Bubbles because I'm always doing bubbles. And at the nursery that I work at, they don't even call me Charlie. They just call me sign language. So, sign language. Look, I've got a pink top on. Oh, lovely. So I've got all sorts of names and I like Stripy Charlie. I'll go with that. So let's have a go at doing our hungry. Do you remember our sign for hungry round on our belly? Our hungry caterpillar. It's a cute sign. So one index finger and you're going round and round. Hungry caterpillar. I'll sign it. If there's any signs you want to see again, just stop me with a comment and ask and I can show you the sign. So we say from the beginning. In the light of the moon. Beautiful sign. You flick with your index finger and you go round to do the crescent shape of the moon. In the light of the moon, lay an egg. So the sign for egg, you make an egg cup and you bend your finger and you crack the egg. Egg. In the light of a moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Again, a really beautiful sign. You make the branch, the branch of a tree, and then you do the shape of a leaf. Lay a leaf. Let's turn the page. One Sunday, like church, praying on a Sunday, one Sunday morning. So yesterday we learned good night. Today we can say good morning. So that's a hand in that shape. Tap one shoulder and the other. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg, a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. Let me know if there's any of those signs you want to see again. He looked for some food. On Monday, so that's making an M shape in the palm of your hand. On Monday, he ate one apple. So apple is as though you're holding the apple between your finger and thumb and you're pushing it forward like you're eating an apple. On Monday, he ate one apple. But he was still hungry. On Tuesday, so if you think of that making a T shape with finger on your hand, on Tuesday he ate two pears. So the sign for pear is two fingers together, you swipe under your chin and then turn your fingers back the other way and swipe back. And then swipe that way. So it's as though you're eating a pear, and you know how juicy pears are if you get a really good one. It's a bit gross, but all the juices are running down your chin and you're wiping them away. Pear. On Tuesday, he ate two pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, so that's linking your fingers together, and if you think that looks a bit like a W, on Wednesday, he ate three plums. So for apple, if you think an apple is a bigger one, so it was like that for apple. Plum, we make it a bit smaller, like we've got a small plum, and we push it forward. Plums. On Wednesday, he ate three plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday. So Thursday, you do a T, and then this is our sign for H, swiping your hand. So I always think of it, if you think of a capital H, and you've got that line that between the two vertical lines, you're drawing that in the middle. Thursday, T-H. On Thursday, he ate 4 strawberries. So you make this shape with your hands, sort of a claw shape. I'll do it side on so you can see, and you twist in front of your nose, strawberries. And I've got some great videos of really little babies doing the sign for strawberry. So they kind of do it like this. It's sort of a twisting in front of their face. So it's a really good one to do with them. On Thursday, he ate 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, so 2 fingers, this is our sign for F, and for Friday we swipe the 2 fingers over the top. On Friday, he ate 5 oranges, so squeezing our orange by our face, orange. On Friday, he ate 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, so circle on the back of your hand. On Saturday, this is all the yummy, yummy foods. On Saturday, he ate 1 chocolate cake. So chocolate, you do a C shape and you tap on your chin. Chocolate, C, chocolate, cake. So again, you make that claw shape. If you think of that looking a bit like the shape of a cake, and this is your plate, and you put the cake on the plate. Cake. I might have said this yesterday. In fact, I'm sure I did. The signs for cake and biscuit, which is the same shape but down here, babies and children pick up really quickly because they're smart and they know as soon as they do that or they do that, they get something really delicious, and the reward is so good that they're signs they pick up quickly because they're really clever. So Etta does this for biscuit and cake because she's just associated this with a sweet taste, a nice sweet taste. So you might find they'll just do that for sweet and cake and chocolate, and that for chocolate and cake and biscuit as well. So on Saturday, he ate 1 chocolate cake, 1 ice cream. So like you're holding a cone and you're licking it, ice cream. 1 pickle. So this isn't British Sign Language. This, again, I've stolen from American Sign Language because you'd have to finger spell pickle, and that's going to be too difficult for babies. So there's this in ASL, American Sign Language, and I think it's a really sweet sign. So if any of you call your little ones pickle, that's quite nice to start doing with them as well. So that's your knuckle of your index finger in your cheek. 1 pickle. 1 slice of cheese. So this is your cheese grater, this is your block of cheese, and you grate by twisting like this, cheese. And again, they think cheese is yummy, so it's one they pick up quickly. 1 slice of cheese, 1 slice of salami. So this is our same sign as sausage, going around the casing of the sausages. But you do it quite quickly, and you do it vertically. So we've got 1 chocolate cake, 1 ice cream, 1 pickle, 1 slice of cheese, 1 slice of salami, lollipop. Just like ice cream, 1 lollipop, 1 cherry. So if you think of 2 cherries dangling down, if there was a circle on each of the bottom of my fingers and you sort of ring the cherries, I think it's a really nice sign. 1 cherry pie, just like cake. 1 sausage, which we know from salami. 1 cupcake, same sign as cake. And 1 watermelon. So that's finger and thumb together and you swipe on your cheek. That's the sign for water. I didn't find that Etta did the sign for water until she was probably 15 months. I think to make things as easy as possible, just stick to the sign for drink. But as they get older, or if yours are a bit older, this is our sign for water. And I'll get a video up of some slightly older ones doing water. Water, and we draw the sign for melon. Very good. And that night, he had steak. stomach ache. So ache or pain is shaking your hand, like you've caught it in a drawer, ow, 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 and you just point to where the pain is. So stomach ache. That night, he had stomach ache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate one nice green, going up your arm, green leaf. So again, we draw our leaf. And then he felt much better. So feeling much better, anything that's better, thumb swiping on top of the other. And then he felt much better. He wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built this together. He built a small house. This is a good one to do with them, house or home. Say, we're going home now. We're going home. Do the roof. And it's one they learn quickly. He built a small house called a cocoon. So for cocoon, you go round your other finger. He stayed inside for more, which we know, for more than 2 weeks. So weeks is going down your arm and you do the number of weeks. So 1 week or 2 weeks. For more than 2 weeks. He then nibbled. So this is the sign for bite or nibble. So if you want to say don't bite, you'd be stop biting. Don't bite. If they're going through that bitey phase, which they all do. Then he nibbled at the cocoon and pushed his way out. So you just act pushing out of the cocoon. And he was a beautiful, so, you know, like, mwah, mwah, beautiful, beautiful butterfly. So that's palms facing you, cross them over, link your thumbs and flutter around for beautiful butterfly. The end. Very good. Well done, everyone. How did you find that? Would it be useful for me to sign it all the way through without stopping and talking through the signs? Let me know if so, and I can do it again for you. Or if there are any other food signs that you'd like to know that we didn't cover just then let me know. I'll just show you those ones again on the food signs in the book. So first of all, we had 1 apple, and then we had 2 pears, and then 3 plums, 4 strawberries twisting, and 5 oranges, and then chocolate cake, ice cream, pickle, cheese, sausages, lollipop, cherry pie, salami, cupcake, and watermelon. Crisps. Okay, so the sign for crisps, very good one, Aria, is you hold the packet of crisps and then you take the crisps out like you're eating them. Crisps. Crisps. And that's also the same sign for snack, any sort of snack, whether it's healthy or not, snack. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. So even if you just take one of those food signs from the fruits we did, amazing. We love this story. Thank you. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. What's the sign for blueberry and banana? So the sign for banana is another of those really, really good visual clue ones in that you hold the banana and you peel it like this. Banana. Banana. So again, like I was saying with drink, they might hear the word banana and think, oh, I recognise that one. But I don't, sorry, my laptop's going really weird. I think I've been talking for too long. But I don't fully understand what that word means. And then you do that and they think, well, I've seen you peel the banana like that. And then it hopefully makes a little bit more sense to them. When signing, does it matter what hands you use? No, it doesn't. That's a really good question and one that I get asked a lot. So it's in sign language, you'll always have a hand that you lead with. There's always one dominant hand. So I'm right-handed, so I do most of the signs with my right hand, and my left hand is the supporting hand. So I do it around. So I'm trying to think of an example. So my left hand holds the banana and my right hand, my dominant hand as we call it, is the one that does the movement and does the peeling in banana. If you're left-handed, you do it that way round. So it doesn't mean anything different doing it the other way around. So people are often worried that they're saying something completely different, or they're being rude, or people won't understand them. They absolutely will. It gets confusing in a sign conversation if people are swapping dominant hands all the time. But certainly for babies, the important thing for them is the placement, so where it is on your body and what the movement is. So if you swap around doing banana, that isn't going to be a problem at this stage for baby signs. So I would just say do comes naturally to you. What is the sign for pizza? Yes, very healthy. So the sign for pizza is, so you're holding a slice of pizza and you just put it in. Pizza. Pizza. Can you see that front on? So it's my hand like that, and then you're eating the slice of pizza. Very good. Let me know if there's any other food signs that would be good. But if all that you take away is the sign for more and the sign for food, that's brilliant. Thanks, just that I'm left-handed. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Do what comes naturally to you. You'll probably find that you'd rather do it like that, but never worry that you're saying the wrong thing or that you're being rude to anyone or anything like that, because you're definitely not. Good, well, I hope that's helpful. So today we've had our song with our bubbles and our turtle, and we've also done our hungry caterpillar. There he is, because we're missing the front. If any food signs come up, then just let me know and I can do you a quick video. Oh, I'll just show you one more actually before you go. It's the sign for broccoli, because it's one that they really love. So you do one index finger that way and then twizzle the top one like that. Broccoli. And it's one that they find quite funny. They'll probably do it like this. So it's a good kind of fun dynamic sign to do with them. Broccoli. And one more, we are having peach for a snack. What's the sign for that? So that's the same sign as apple and plum. So peach, peach, eating peach. And in fact, that's just reminded me that tomorrow somebody asked for each peach, pear, plum. So now we know peach, pear and plum. We can do that tomorrow and already know some of the signs. You'll find the more you watch these videos, the easier it becomes, because you're just building on signs. Even if you don't remember them, you'll think, oh, I recognise that. And so it becomes a bit easier as they will go on. But thank you for today. It's been so much fun. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, good. I'm really pleased. Thank you all for joining me. And I'm glad that you like the song and story. And if you have any questions, then please always get in touch. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to do Teddy Bear's Picnic tomorrow, and we're going to do each peach, pear, plum. So 2 really fun ones. So I hope to see you guys there. Oh, and if I could just ask a favour of you, if you could, if there's anybody that you know that you could share this with that might be interested in baby sign or sign language in general, because these are the British Sign Language signs. You are learning a new language. It is recognised in the same way that any other language is. So just like, you know, learning French, German, Spanish, this is a new language you are learning. So it's an amazing skill that you can hopefully use in many other ways and not just with baby sign, or that's a fantastic way to get started. If you could share this with anyone, then I'd really, really appreciate it. Obviously, I'm not making any money. I'm not trying to cash in on a really horrible situation. I just really enjoy doing it and would just like to reach as many people as possible. So if you can help at all, then that would be amazing. So thank you again, guys. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.